Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first of what I hope to be many weekly readings for my newsletter and YouTube subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Jason, and many of you will see this video through my email subscriptions and many special offers that come from that. This is your weekly reading, and there are 4 cards. There is 1 card for the first part of the week, Monday, Tuesday, 1 card for the second part of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and 1 card for the weekend, Thursday through Sunday, as well as the 4th card for the theme of the week and the week as a whole. I do hope that you guys like these readings. If you would like a reading with me, please check me out at facebook.com/magicaltransformations by Jason. And to get started, I have shuffled, I have prayed over my cards as is the normal routine, asking what do we need to know for the coming week. So the first card I want to go over is the theme for the week. And the theme for the week is from my Shapeshifters Oracle, which reminds us that I am not a victim. So Little Red Riding Hood tells you that the victim mentality is just that. It is in your head. It's in your situation. Victims are defeated. Victims are upset and depressed that it's somebody else's fault, and that is not you. That is not your situation, and you must remember this throughout this next week, because it's going to be an intense week full of transformation, full of change, and full of lots of things that you just cannot control on your own. And that is something that we all deal with, isn't it? Feeling like people are treating us like a victim, feeling like people are going through the things that they're going through and not honoring the things that we're going through. So Little Red Riding Hood tells you that you're not a victim. You can take control. You can take power, take back your personal power, and allow for the other people in your life to learn how to respect your boundaries as you show them that you respect your own and that you enforce your own. So keeping in mind that theme for the week, that you are not a victim, the first card for Monday and Tuesday is the Golden Phoenix, also from the Shapeshifters Oracle cards. And the Golden Phoenix speaks of transformation, speaks of change, speaks of old things coming back into the mix of your experience. So there is a transformation of sorts going on here. These old things are things that you once thought were done, things that you once thought was something that you would have let go of permanently. You thought it was done, you thought it was finished, and now it just springs back explosively into your experience. And this is where you're reminded to not be a victim, where you're reminded to not get wrapped up in whatever old emotions. I'm not sure if this will be a positive experience for you or not, but you can overcome it. You can look for it. You are this phoenix transforming yourself. You are not the same person you were when this old thing was here before. You are not the same person that is experiencing this situation. A lot of times our journey is not a straight path. It's spirally, it's serpentine. There's lots of switchbacks and circles where it seems like we're going in the wrong direction or we're having to backtrack, but we're not. We're learning new perspectives and learning new things. And so that's the second card. Learn the lessons that you need to learn. Have these experiences, and remember that you're not the same person you were back then, and you don't have to be the victim that you were back then or the victim that you thought you were, because none of us are victims. We have the power to create. We have the power to change anything that may be going on in our lives that we don't like. Which brings us to the second part of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. Also from the Shapeshifters Oracle card, we have Fiona and the Unicorn. Fiona and the Unicorn is talking about the gift of sacred sight. So we may feel crazy Wednesday and Thursday as we see things that others can't see or experience things that others can't experience. And we go through this and grow and learn and experience these feelings of craziness and nutso-ness, and people are thinking poorly of us. People are thinking that we're crazy. People think we're moving in the wrong direction. But trust this intuition, because you're not crazy. You have been given this gift of sight to see what's coming, to see what you can do, to see the changes that you can do, to reach out to the fairy kingdom. And we do this by spending time in nature, spending time outdoors. And some of us live in a big city. Others of us live in more rural areas where nature is more accessible. But sometimes just being outside and sitting in front of your favorite tree in your yard, or walking down the street and enjoying the fresh air, is enough to be in touch with nature and to be in touch with the experiences of the fairies and what they're trying to teach you. The biggest part of the gift of sacred sight and moving forward is to remind yourself that you're not crazy, that there are parts of this reality that not everyone is aware of, and that you have been given this gift to see what you can do to progress more forward on your path. The key to advancing in this gift and to creating this gift is to more fully, more easily, and more effortlessly create the joy and the passion that you desire. Spend time in nature, play, have fun, and learn that you are on the right path. You are moving in the right direction. And this gift of sacred sight will allow you the opportunity to create even better and to create even more. And then over the weekend, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have from the Fairy Tale Oracle, we have the Frog Prince. And the message of the Frog Prince is intimacy. Not necessarily romantic in nature, but it could be. It's more about the relationships that you're going through, whether it's with friends, family, coworkers, your partner. It's not important about the romantic nature or lack thereof of said relationship. It's more about the closeness, the vulnerability, and allowing yourself to open up. I understand that this isn't easy. It's hard to show your most vulnerable portions of yourself to other people. It's hard to experience this level of intimacy. The key to intimacy with others is intimacy with yourself. So there's no more denying what's wrong with you and trying to cover it up or sweep it under the rug. It's about opening up that portions of yourself and bearing it to yourself first. Because if you don't love these deep, dark portions of yourself, then you're not going to be able to receive love from others and to receive intimacy from others, let alone actually give it to others. It all begins with your core and primary relationships. I always teach that your primary relationship is that with deity and that with yourself. I don't care how you interpret deity, if you call him Jesus, if you call him Muhammad, if you call him Buddha, if you call him Shiva or Ganesha or any other number of deity names all throughout history and the world that's being used today or has been used. It's irrelevant. Deity is the same. Deity doesn't care what we call it. Deity doesn't care how we connect with it, so long as we connect, so long as we reach out to the bits of our soul that know that we are divine, that we are connected, that we are the universe. We are an expression of divinity becoming conscious of itself and aware that it is more than just what it thought it was and what it is, and that it is experiencing what it's like to be physical. So reach out, love yourself a little more, and realize that everything is working out. Everything is exactly as it should be. We're moving on the correct path. We're moving in the correct direction. And all things serve the greater good. Even those things that are technically evil or wrong, there is always a purpose. Sometimes the purpose is to stir us up, to wake us up, so that we can fight for what we believe in and fight for what we deserve. And I do hope that you will fight this week, because you're not a victim. You can take control. And there may be some powerful transformations and some major changes and a lot of things coming up that you just don't understand or know what's going on. And that's okay, because it's something that we all deal with. You can do this. You can make it through. With love and power, until next week. Thank you.